1, 2. So are we just starting? Is that what's happening? Are we ready to roll? Are you guys ready? All right. The last 24 hours has been pretty fucking intense if you're me and these guys. Rob Sonic and DJ Big Wiz, make some motherfucking noise.
Yeah, apparently people don't like to let people have their own shit or something sometimes.
For those that don't know, we got a bunch of shit stolen from us yesterday, so our show was canceled last night, and yeah, boo hiss, motherfuckers. We'll get ours. Grr. We're gonna, anyone who had tickets to last night's show, we're doing our best to get it scheduled in about a month when we finish this tour and come back around, so we'll be back and do it. In the meantime, we have each other here. In the lovely Amoeba SF, which is a beautiful store, as I'm sure most of you know. I don't need to tell you that. I do have my friend Rob Sonic here. Please make some noise.
Hello, everyone.
My friend Big Wiz is in the place. If you would all grab the closest air guitar next to you and play like this. Let's go. No one's doing it. What the fuck, man? That shit's stolen. You have to do everything I said.
Postcards from the pink mad paint leisure as a cloak horse through a stained glass St. Peter. Hack faith healer, cheat death to the very end. Cherry wood and nickels on his specs for the ferryman. Exo, zodiac, a pentagram, expo. Pet cemetery and electric fresco. Abaddon, threshold, flash forged in a galley with undead orcs pulling oars through the algae. Smash cut to a smoke bomb's quarantine guards like all signs correlate with sorcery. It's more dormant to the valor as awoken by the smell of sordid power and affected shortly after. Fist bump, dry land, brackish. Catnap 15, back to Swiss cheese, the flagship. Blue in the menace and grip of a day for which you're manifestly unfit. What city are we in today, everybody?
Make some noise, San Francisco.
Let me hear it. If y'all came to have a good time, I need to hear y'all scream and blow the roof off this place. Sounds good, look. Final answer not to be is right. Next question, to build wing shoes or autophagy. Silk screen band tees take a part of VCR. Ringer off, can peas, cabin fever, me and more. Patently adhering to the chandelier key and door to usher in the understated anarchy of leisure force. That a purple tongue and ratty caballeros up over the black rainbow into the house of mirrors. To become 1,000 zeros echoing a twisted alchemy. Freak flags fluttering a circadian freak jazz. Sleep apnea, scratch and bring that beat back. I doze off, clothes on, nose in the feedbacks. I'm blind, strong, compost thrown to the spine pile, bygones. Mangy, intermittently spaced pylons on a plot of inhospitable terrain. Hi, mom. Summer, crusher, winter, shifter. Summer, crusher, winter, shifter. 24 curfew, 24 curfews, 24 curfew. 24 curfew. Summer, crusher, winter, shifter. Summer, crusher, winter, shifter. 24 curfew, 24 curfews, 24 curfew, 24 curfews. Summer, crusher, winter, shifter. Summer, crusher, winter, shifter. 24 curfew, 24 curfews, 24 curfew, 24 curfews. Summer, crusher, winter, shifter. Summer, crusher, winter, shifter. 24 curfew, 24 curfews, 24 curfews, 24 curfews. Raise up the bridge, lower the portcullis, rain forks in a mutton, no abort button, core pump, assorted colors, sugar water, poor lummox, unexplained ailments, and doesn't work well with others. Wet nose on the glass, Garibaldi half cookie dough, lockjaw, down four walls like a wooden hoe. Behold the rotting fruit of excommunication, a ruby tied insubordinate to lunar phases that maneuvered through the beaches past the bosom of the pavement, not a boat drill, smolder in a flooded bit of basement. Race of a misled teen who prefer his scenes with a little Wilhelm scream. The ambush predator edition, skill set of will tell aim and speed over short distance. Part hatter man, party radic habitat, dark matter harnessing his heart attack. Summer, crusher, winter, shifter. Summer, crusher, winter, shifter. 24 curfew, 24 curfews, 24 curfew, 24 curfews. Summer, crusher, winter, shifter. Summer, crusher, winter, shifter. 24 curfew, 24 curfews, 24 curfews, 24 curfews. Summer, crusher, winter,
shifter, summer, crusher, winter, shifter, 24 curfews, 24 curfews, 24 curfews, 24 curfews, summer, crusher, winter, shifter, summer, crusher, winter, shifter, 24 curfews, 24 curfews, 24 curfews, 24 curfews, whiz. Make some noise for Big Wiz, y'all. You are now rocking with the worst. My name is Aesop Rock.
And my name is Rob Sadek, and this is DJ Big Wiz.
These MCs and this DJ rock all night and shock all ways. And we know why, for what y'all came to see the crew that's not the same. And go, this DJ and these MCs are down by law to get busy. They come out at night to get their freak. On till you're dawn to dawn, at least you rock on. Wizzy, you rock on. 1, 2, you rock on. Wizzy, you rock on. Like this. Here's a public service announcement from my homie Merce. Let me hear what he's got to say real quick. Watch your step, watch your mouth. We all know the way that a punk goes out. Watch your step, watch your mouth. We all know the way that a punk goes out. Put your hands up. 421 crows, none go south for the supper when a punk goes out. Check aboard a mothball, death forms, halt via vaudeville canes. And in case where the claw marks wane off Broadway to Broadway. Our father, commuters from the farms with news of a chupacabra who transfuse soup at a fresh punk skull, dumb full blood suckers, only the chump suffers. Pine box butcher encouraging poor lighting, set up poor boars, not a short son of jarred lightning. Harsh, had a yellow spine diner was born, barrel feeding its strongest organs up like tire swing arm, chipping the drippy set of broke bone grinders. More for the high mind, less for the landmine finders. Fine, no the fact, no leaders in the eatery unless you cut the way they let his heart through his tuxedo tee.
And this is straight out the front, you sucker.
422 cue to cut throat mouth, shoot together when a punk goes out. Etiquette and start sung the ghouls, never run truck jewels. Run a culinary school for gluttony, drunk fools and guttural grunts, smothering buttery lung ramen. Early sign of punk shows up in the diagnostics. Pardon if I seem standoffish. All the seesaw loss, I can't call it. All petite drawn straws and orange caution. A outcast creeps re-involved for absorbing its gaudy. Plus, when a hellbound offspring of yours shivering off, it's all evolved salty. Watch, your fortune is a bitch with venom and laser tips. Maybe sin will make for sugar flavored flesh. Kings taste terrible at best, and rest in peace raw. The rest of recipes. Cool. Let me hear your crow sounds. Cool, cool.
Put them crows out.
Cool. That's beautiful. Look, watch your step, watch your mouth. We all know the way that a punk goes out. Watch your step, watch your mouth. We all know the way that a punk goes out. What time is it?
Right now. Right now. Right now. Forever.
Big Wiz on the cut, y'all. I need a little help with this one. When I say take the brain out, you gotta say leave the heart in. Take the brain out. Leave the heart in. Take the brain out. Leave the heart in.
Perfect.
It's almost too good. How to make a homemade mummy. Get a corpse, get gauze, get comfy.
Shampoo and disinfect dead fluffy. For the hallowed excavation of his ex-smart tummy. Step to stern, the butter cutter beelines well. Tongues butterfly the unzipped feline shell. We'll be escorting vital organs with exception of the precious kitten's heart into the privacy of separate pickle jars. We'll mayonnaise or jelly, pick a card. Shit, pick apart and scissor. Stomach, lung, intestine, or liver. In a world of sanitizers and preservatives forever. Brain exterminated through the whiskers. Ditched, I blank, NY alone. We usher in the salts that call the husk home. I'd embalm and stiffen her in the form of all his liquids. Slather it in beeswax, wrap it up in ribbons. Like limb by limb, by tail, by ear, by chin. Within the hereafter, I hereby win. I hope you vow to me out another day and never decompose. By the way, before we seal these molds, the short version goes: take the brain out. Take the brain out. Take the brain out. Take the brain out. Gadzooks, punks dead, last good gut wrench. Antenna Sam Cook, black book bus head. Cat skulls stacked to the black hole sunset. Olive on a toothpick, Dagwood busted. Tag to a factory, matter of mass naturally. Bad wolf, dash for the last brook castling. Blue ox, red plaid, bass pro, flannel king. Hasbro, crown, several apple is Aberdeen. And poorly taking pictures and equating on his mantelpiece. Before the only spoken letters cut from magazines. Spoke broke bear claws over gross coffee. Not as milk toast, man, as no sprint toast. Walking in, I'm gonna scarecrow and rare barley. Squared off, heartbeat the armchair. Say a prayer for me. I feel that mystifying times have gotten ugly. I also feel that you could learn a lot from the mummy. Take the brain out. 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 Everybody say, make mummy, mummy, make mummy, mummy, mummy. Say, take mummy, mummy, take mummy, mummy, mummy. Say, make mummy, mummy, make mummy, mummy, mummy. Say, take mommy, mommy, take mommy, mommy, mommy. It's mummy, not money, but that works anyway. My friend Rob's got a new record almost in a can too. It's called Alice in Thunderdome, in case you guys don't know.
Oh! All right, so yeah. It's the first time motherfuckers are hearing this all over the country, so for what it's worth, just let it sink in, man. We coming for you.
This is also the sound my stomach makes when it's upset.
Bitches call me war the way I punish the beaver. Break your fire burner, else I'm coming to kill ya. Burnside a chopper with his mug on a heater. Like, do not apprehend if you're not one of his keepers. Shuffled your sheep, herd, shepherd your ferry. To jostle in and out of all available bearings. Bottle in a valley, got a Coppola airy. Pull over to Khalid, he got cannoli to carry. Picking his accent, he passing the payer. A little in a mutton and a rest in a day. Two fang loose Frank Drebin, your hater. A blue flank, two Jack Jefferson's mayor. Peppermint prayer, the apple asleep with a half-lit camel in the back of its feet. Casually ash in your Magnery tea. Bring his dogs to the chapel if the apple is green. Jacqueline jeans, news in the diner. His back to the wall and a tune of his slider. Had to remind you with a couple of shiners that he hanging for a hunk of what you ain't got inside. Yeah. I went and asked Alice and she gave me peace. Some blotter, some poppers, and a vein of seeds. Some uppers, some downers, and she basically said you ought to know the Thunderdome is basement weed. You ought to know the Thunderdome is basement weed. You ought to know the Thunderdome is basement weed. You ought to know the Thunderdome is basement weed. You ought to know the Thunderdome is basement weed. Paint the pariah and pickle a patsy. Craft get it in like the middle of mac cheese. Whittle the rap fleet out of pixels and cavity. When he coulda, woulda, shoulda just whistled for taxi. Not really gas heat, happy and joy. Silk times, leather times, chatterly loins. Rabbit feet noise can get the cavalry point. To the price, yeah, out on Broadway, but it's after we join. Pour the shit down, they double the count.
Def Jam keeps leaving rustlers around. Trouble in town is no mistaking the sound of the shit hitting the fan from the janitor's lounge. I went and asked Dallas and she gave me peace. Some bladders, some poppers and her fainting seeds. Some uppers, some downers, and she basically said you oughta know the Thunderdome is basement weed. 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 It's like amateur hour, a pan to poke. Lobby for the reverend and the veteran vote. Chest full of smokes and the pebble flintstone. That is prepped to pull your card and pick the deck in her spokes. Iller than flow and trick to the no. So Dingy better pick up all epiphany felt. While Billy Bean breaking off that chickeny smell. Fucking try to sell crack to the Liberty Bell. I went and asked Dallas as it gave me grease. Some bladders, some poppers and her fainting seeds. Some uppers, some downers, and she basically said you oughta know the Thunderdome is basement weed. 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 You oughta know the Thunderdome is basement weed.
Make some noise for Rob Sonic.
Previewing shit. Thank you.
What's your favorite letter of the alphabet, homie? R? Robot?
Robot.
Ruby? Yeah, that's an R word too. What did you say? F? Like, fuck yeah. Well, it's actually a multiple choice. Do you have all the possible answers, that quiz we could possibly go with here?
The A, the B, the C, the D, the E, the F, the G, the H, the I, the J, the K, the L, the M, the N, the O, the P, the Q, the R, the S, the T, the U, the V, W, X, Y, Z.
X, Y, what?
Z, Z, Z.
X, Y, what?
Z, Z, Z.
X, Y, what?
Z, Z, Z.
Put 'em up, 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 put 'em
Z,
up.
Z, Z.
It's one of the singles of my new record, Skeleton. Check it out.
Z, Z, Z.
Somebody in a cultivated moment of distress composed themselves enough to artfully carve so in his desk. They was probably thinking, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you in their head. With a hellbound arm and an acidy wash. Homemade turkey with 1,000 o'clock and a pound leaf tattoo. His friend did drunk like a badge of mystique that would technically suck. Taking the name of the father in vain on the way to the blade in his locker estranged. A switch he lifted from a sibling skilly draw. Branched off in the ninja stars and never knew his shit was sharp to heal with a higher purpose and a prime allergic. Juvenile berserkers like crochet wars in an arcade drop roll. Gouging the Valentine from his opera watch. Capital Z, slowly maneuver the O. S is the most difficult to control. Finally, yo, into the eye of Goliath you go. That levy question percussion will pull the monkey upright. 12 or ghetto blaster, black or technicolor telecaster. Lecture at a faster rate than class was making him develop backwards. It would appear you spelled out all the answers. And they ask how you feeling, you tell them you feeling like something important. Died screaming. You tell them you feeling like something even more important. Arrive breathing, something you should probably try feeding. When they ask how you living, you tell them you living like something important. Die hissing, you tell them you living like something even more important. Arrive giving, something you should probably try willing like this. Cultivated moment of distrust. Composed themselves enough to magic markers zulu on these trucks. It was trying to do the buckle font from renegades to funk. In a 3D frame of exploding breaker with lines for the local emotions. Hit me on gross with a vote to host the OD. Where social neurosis on the whole strip. Heart of a cat with a lark in his mouth. In the mirror of winning his guardians out. Flashlight, chisel tips, milk venom, pistol grip. Images relocated from milk venom to scissor kick. Silent agreement in hand. King of the hill for a queen of the damn. Shooting in the doorway, see the began that cream might pair with 3-year plans. Capital Z, radical you in the cup. Truly the beautiful laser it up. You really done. The ladder will damage your future alum. That key to Shambhala, planet rock and band by the sample chop. Churning out a cancer for the vandal squad. Analog, anti-fonts, animated colors on a page. Like synthesized cultures on a stage. If they ask how you feeling, you tell them you feeling like
something important, died screaming. You tell them you feeling like something even more important about breathing. Something you should probably try feeding. If they ask how you living, you tell them you living like something important, died hissing. You tell them you living like something even more important about giving. Something you should probably try winning like this.
Same here. Somebody in a cultivated moment of resolve composed themselves enough to publicize the zeros in this stall. They were scoping every dog and prony previously scroll with a festering hate with a gumdrop edge. Disco sucks, deep punks not dead with a transient teen unsung godsend be a 3 bar quotes and a mugshot grain. Sound of a runaway tone in the face of authority, thumbing its nose, hugging its teeth, pretzeled up in special order vinyl, and birds that dip their belts in little metal porcupine quills. Too Dutch at a show in the front, low key to the camera, smoking a fuck. Trixie fixing her lipstick up when his bitch got bit by the mischief bugs. Next, capital Z, terribly a vermilion red. Give me an R, O and a slippery S. Over a weapon of the shittiest bands. That beat your heart out, never bleach your favorite parts out. But my learned curve, my bird fingers bursting out of germ sterns, urging me walking through the circuits of an earlier plot. I'll see you at the bottom, ZZZ top. Thank you guys. All right, there's a little place called Bob's Donuts in the city. Anyone ever heard of it? I'm gonna teach you about it and let you in on a secret for anyone who doesn't know. Let me put you up on Bob's Donuts. Controller and a 1 deep fryer to charm cobras. Most steam is aggravated ulcers over goat's legs. Will they go for maple, custard, buttermilk, or wolfsbane? Later figure Cinderella pulsating crash. I was rotating cast. Picture, if you will, a witching hour on a weeknight in the trenches, with paranoia dead ends in a bright fluorescent heaven with sprinkles. I know, right? Yum. Whether tummy ache or fever, keep the funnel cake. I'm honey glazed in vitro in the company of similar believers. Sleepless, we hear the walls breathe and foam at the facial features. That a yeast, a phoenix, and a partially hydrogenated, equal parts flower, faith healer. Might replace the previously nominated Jesus, but only if you privy to the following secret of all secrets. Every night at 12 they will march out from the back with a tray of raw dough for the pool of hot fat. Show up around 1, never get your guy back. If you're just tuning in, walk into the light. Don't tell him I sent you. Walk into the light. I boil oil too, not the scarfing. But CC's a Japanese innovation and screeching a free bargain. Purple heart and second chin, I beseech him to squeeze the carbs into the motherboard. You could chew the Eucharistic color form. Locally, a seedy Danish underworld is bustling, where jelly's not a celebrated stuffing, it's a puppet string. Pluck, nose for canola, 5 count stomachs like a mime with a rope going nowhere fast. Right-handed God on my shoulder, crow's feet swollen, don't be calling apple fritters over. And poke of opposing cultures, babysitter, cop, thief, reverend, body glitter, botch, C-section. Bronze teeth, each progressively more sequestered, yet a threat will defend the race and greatest co-defendants. Some lose religion and view it as superstition. You could tell a friend if you were down to kill them. Every night at 12 they will march out from the back with a tray of raw dough for the pool of hot fat. Show up around 1, never get your guy back. If you're just tuning in, walk into the light. Eat your fucking faces off. Walk into the light. The fat boys are back. Foam fingers over open arms to feverishly reclaim their stomachs from golden jars and stagger through the pulse of the gulch on a builder's dividends, hiding high behind his guilty powdered sugar fingerprints. Even top fever sidewalk feeling a little dicey. Snake eyes straight to the cake icing. My fortune teller up your favorite paper tiger stripe. Great Grace invaders. The first name basis patron haters who compromise the pilot light and flavor. Silent night, holy night, and blame the pious out the pagan. Midnight kitchen door, I'm caging the enablers like butchers and bloody aprons. Can I get a fucking amen? Hazelnut raiders that are lost. Navigate consecutive pastries like stations of the cross. No name, no day job. Know the folk where it's Virgin Mary toast by the loaf. Thanks, Bob. Every night at 12 they will march out from the back with a tray of raw dough for the pool of hot fat.
Show up around 1, never get your guy back. If you just tuning in, walk into life. Walk into light.
Thanks, that's Bob's, y'all.
I love fucking donuts.
I won't stop playing that until Bob's gives me my own fucking donut. Clown cold pop junk outside grub stick.
Grub steak, nutcase,
Fuckface.
smacked him in the glasses till the Polk Street bus came.
Bus came. Dumb lady.
What up, bass?
Fifth row, 2 o'clock, tattoos, pigtails.
Pigtails.
Shit's real.
I think I seen her hooking at the Burger King Lindale.
Big deal.
Kid chill.
Played out. Huh? What?
Shit jumped off outside of the Roxy.
Boxing. Hail Mary Mallon got too much posse.
Yachty.
Squad deep.
I left the after hours smelling no-go musty.
You drunk, B?
Ugly.
Kicking into girls while he earls in the front seat.
In the front seat? Was it lunch meat?
Disgusting.
Played out.
Huh? What? Miss Mary Mallon. Mallon in the kitchen. Cyborg City showing typhoid symptoms. Sickness. Bitches. Played out. Huh? What? Cooling on a sidewalk outside crepe truck. Baked up. Straight up.
Traded the jalopy for a nickel bag of fake bud.
Wait, what?
Fake bud.
Wait, fuck.
Wake up.
9:30 back home, no chick, sober.
With no shirt.
Stofers.
Came in like a lion, but you went out like a gopher.
Closure.
So hurt.
Over.
No sir.
Played out.
Huh?
What?
Mad San Francisco establishment.
While we're on SF, let me just kick this shit. Today, 1,000 sea lions got up and left a pier they had successfully invaded and secured for 20 years. Some said it was the food supply or shifting weather patterns. Truthfully, a whole community of scientists are baffled. In 89, maybe 10 showed up at the wharf as if guided by the trident of Poseidon to cavort. Each a lumbering and boisterous glutton. Like a half-ton annoyance to the heartwarming story went public. You'll need a montage. Animals arriving in droves. The bottom dollar turned a nuisance to the pride of your cove. Which bring us back up to this morning when the colony dove. I got a couple unsubstantiated thoughts on my own. They go, maybe he'd feel more majestic and less fatty if a 12-year-old wasn't beaning it with saltwater taffy every 5 fucking seconds. Sounds like your basic, liberating moment of collective fuck fame shit. We got time for about one more. This is the first single off my new record, Skeleton. I can't say enough thank yous for coming out, man. Jesus fucking Christ.
Thank you so much. All that shit that happened yesterday will pass because you guys came out and saw us here. All right?
Yo, speaking of all that shit that happened, I gotta send a big shout out to my homies DJ Quest and Too Fresh for coming through and bringing me some stuff to help me out.
Thank you very much, family.
Brand Zone.
And anyone who wants to stick around and say what's up, we'll be around for a little while and shit. So thank you all for coming out. This song's called Zero Dark 30.
Let me see them hands to the ceiling, party people.
Help me out here, everybody. Say go, 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 go. Unsigned hype, frontline, aeronauts flurry, zero dark 30, zero friends, Minotaur, fugly stepchild, a vote lunch, jumped over plunging neck lines, up beside tongue-tied, hungry enzymes, devolved in a Morkman, munching textiles, Punisher, out past go time, back 10, fried worms, trivia, round grass, both sides, canned food, man-made tools, mannequin, band-aids, mandrake root, middle on a broomstick, pancake shoes, and a handshake-proof campaign, can't lose, can't gain, spoke out most like a force of nature, brave fortune returns to his favor, swiftly, maybe in the form of a nest egg, maybe in the form of a Tesla death ray, a solid gold team with something better to celebrate, and pattern on a face like a flatfoot on jelly day. I'm a moral compass, all bad shit, spinning in the shadows of the moral magnets. I'll be supporting the artist or enabling the addict. I mean, I guess it matters to me. I wish it mattered to you. Have 1,000 virtues, kick the same bucket like Chinatown turtles.
Roving packs of elusive young become choke lord riders over boosted drums in the terrified face of a future tongue.
Down from a huntable surplus to one. 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 Take a zone, breakneck pulse over colors in a drain that emotes sugar skulls in the rain. Terrorized melting, better by 11-minute baptized tilting. Quarter up ahead and for the kill screen. No corner cut, no build team, only a particularly menacing. Angle perpendicular to everything. Boys root, cherry bomb, boy dude, very much running with the devil in the Mellotron. Hello, here's where it's here like caution pounds, caught the nails to bruise legs of Hawkwind. Sawtooth, never mind, straw to go. Spin hearts on sleeves and the heads on poles. Armed in the mall, fish out pit like a business card from a jar at the mall. Anger like Android dream in a carbon applause. Get stuck with cartoon cigars. Cold pack, nutty pot, home the room. Surround folk back dinner when they most lampoon. Shook to the beam and grab and throw ankles. Daisy, decoy pound, no thank you. Fade me, failed all basic training, but I spent a couple groundhog's days with a chain. Silhouette the guard last cigarette. Anything less would be a goddamn
Roving packs
ridiculous.
of elusive young become choke lord riders over boosted drums in the terrified face of a future tongue.
Down from a huntable surplus to one. 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 Say go, 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 go. Down from a huntable surplus to one. Go, 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 go. Down from a huntable surplus to one. Go, 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 go. Down from a huntable surplus to one. Go, 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 go. Down from a huntable surplus to one. Big whiz. Give it up for Big Wiz, everybody. That's Rob Sonic.
And ladies and gentlemen, you beautiful fucking people, I love all of you. Make some motherfucking noise. Get all these records off the wall with how much noise you make right now. For your dude and mine, Aesop Rock!
Thank you all for coming out. We're going to be chilling out for a little while, so come say what's up. And I have a new record out. It's called Skeleton. It's on Rhyme Stairs Entertainment. We got a lot of copies here, so yeah, come say what's up, everyone. Thanks.
Amoeba.